What is up, everybody? RasouliPlays here, bringing you guys Fire Emblem Heroes for iOS and Android. Today we're going to be taking a look at your units once again. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, as well as answering the question of the day followed by your friend ID. And so long as you're a subscriber, you'll have an opportunity to be featured in a future episode. Now today's question: what are you most excited about from what was shown at E3? Now I am recording this prior to the Nintendo presentation. I'm recording this at 4:40 a.m. but I seen the Kingdom Hearts footage and that was looking super crisp. See it all over Twitter. They're posting comparisons from previous games to the new one and it's like, damn. So that's looking real fresh, as well as The Last of Us 2, which is going to be an absolute beauty. And then I haven't seen the Nintendo one yet because when recording this it hasn't happened, but by the time it goes up then you guys would have already seen it. But just making a prediction based off of what's gonna be there, I'm really excited about Goku being in Super Smash Brothers, as well as all the Smash footage in general is probably a blessing and a half. Dragon Ball FighterZ coming to the Nintendo Switch, Fortnite, Paladins, even though if I don't really play that, but I seen a trailer on that one, so that's kind of cool. As well as like the 10 seconds they showed of the new Fire Emblem game, that was pretty cool for what it's worth. That's not called Fire Emblem Reawakening. I can't believe so many people fell for that. Relax there, bud. Also, Metroid Prime, that was looking crisp, and Bayonetta 3, as well as Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I think I covered all the bases on that one from what I believe is going to happen. Goku might have been a bit of a stretch, but it became one of those things where I keep talking to other people about it, and I keep thinking about it myself to the point where I feel like now it's a reality. I feel like it's actually gonna happen, where Goku's gonna be in Super Smash Brothers. I guess we'll see. Anyways. But hey, you tell me that and I'll be very interested to read it in the comments. Now, look at me though. I'm like the dumbest guy in the world right now. I'm releasing a video after Nintendo is fresh off of announcing all of their new stuff that everybody's been waiting for, especially Super Smash Bros. And it's like, look at me looking at people's friend IDs and Fire Emblem Heroes looking at your characters, but every Tuesday is every Tuesday, and as far as I'm concerned, this is one of those days. So, I mean, you can't break tradition, am I right, fellas, even though if I did multiple times already. So, first things first, we've got some Twitter submissions. For whatever reason, I always put every single person that follows me on Twitter, whenever they send me the friend IDs, if I remember, I always put all of them on. The best way to do it, please don't send it to me in like the middle of the week. It has to be either the night before Tuesday or, well, that's it basically, because I record the video late at night on Tuesday and then it goes up at 5 p.m. Eastern. So don't send it to me on like Thursday or whatever and then expect me to remember it, because I can't. And the way that I remember everybody else's is I like the tweet and then I go to my likes and I try to find it, but the further back you sent me the tweet and then I like it and then the day comes to record, I have to scroll down like 30 minutes and it hurts my feelings real bad. But first things first, we have Mad Day, and I think we were supposed to play Overwatch once upon a time. I was talking to somebody and they're like, yo, you want to play Overwatch? And I was like, who's on? And then they said Mad A, and I was like, I mean, listen, you know, my Hanzo's kind of hot garbage, and I don't know if you wanted to experience that, but, you know, I apologize. Maybe we could play one day or something, unless you don't want to play then. I mean, it is what it is, but don't tell me that because it'll hurt my feelings. So, you look like you got a little merge project going on with Maria, which is exciting. You got Pain Plus, Restore Plus, which is one of the better healing skills. Heavenly Light, Attack Plus 3, Live to Serve 3, and you got Dual Savage Blow on there. I'm assuming you're still working on this one. So you've got an offensive healer, which is pretty cool, and it's surprising you're using Maria because I don't really see a lot of people using her, but with the Live to Serve Sacred Seal coming very shortly, I think, on the Tempest Trials. Bless your soul, Mad Day. Thank you for sending in your friend ID. Next up, we have Evan, and he's got a picture of a golden Lionel on there, and it reminds me of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is gassing me heavily, because not only did I quit the playthrough, but don't worry about that, we don't talk about that. It was also my most viewed video on YouTube, has over 1 million views, and it's quite exciting, but I appreciate Breath of the Wild more than you know. You've got Hector, and you got Wrath on him, which is really interesting. Well, I mean, you have the H. I guess it would work for what it is. If it wasn't working, you probably wouldn't have used it, but it's looking like a real nice Hector build, even though if this guy freaking keeps hogging distant counter, can you give it to somebody else, please? Because the only 2 characters in the game that have it are Hector and his ult, but I mean, it's looking real nice. What'd you give him? Mysterious mask. Don't act like we don't know who's behind that mask. Look, he's Hector, now he's Marth. Isn't that crazy how life works? Next up, we have Oscar. Shampoo Burns. I feel like I put him on like literally every single episode. I feel like he's been on more Your Units episodes than me, and I'm the one who's recording them. But you know what? You said you had a Nino build that I might like. And did you rob this from the new guy? I think his name, was it Linus? I want to say it's Linus. You robbed him. Have a little respect for yourself. I think somebody else might have had that too, but odd attack wave. You're moving so premium on this one, it's actually a little ridiculous. Hold up. I need to check what his name was. Linus. Okay, there you go. You see, I'm smart sometimes. But yeah, that's looking real crisp. But now onto YouTube. First things first, we have Golden Yoshi Star, and they said, I'm curious to see how my unit would fare. I don't know, fare in what? Your units? I mean, I guess we'll take a look. So you've got an adult Tiki that literally kind of looks like mine, actually. Literally exactly like mine, except mine has Panic Point instead of Thrynerez. And she's looking like she's faring pretty well, really, because thick, slow, but who cares because of this. I mean, bless your soul, because you're going hard. You got the Lightning Breath with the defense. Are fine pushing this even further. You're out there, man. How would it fare? It will fare very, very well. Next up, we have Aiden, and they said PvP will be really one-sided, because the last question of the day was whether or not PvP would be in the game, but you've got Dancer Inigo, who looks like he's giving me a bit of a subliminal on there. Wowee. With a little wink on him. Okay, I see you. So, you've got the enigmatic mask on there. Dancer's Ring, Dance, Dragon Fang, Life and Death, Gale Dance, Breath of Life, and Breath of Life. This is nice, because you're a dancer and you're gonna be close to the homies. Life and Death is interesting for a dancer because, well, I guess you're going for a more offensive build, and his defense and res, from what it looks like, weren't that nice anyways, so you're doing your thing. Absolutely. So next up, we have Claire likes to sleep, and I bet you do, don't you? And you've got, you know what, I remember you. You asked me like a question of how old I was, and I said a lot. Good times. Alright, so you have Melkorn from the Tempest. He's out there with the Guard Bow Plus, Drawback, Bonfire, Fury 3, Quick Repost 2. We're a little bit on that budget tip, but you know what, it is what it is. Spare Defense / Resistance 2, and Attack / Defense +2. So you're looking thick, and like all of, well, this and this kind of help with the Bonfire, so you're cool on that one. And you're also cool on this one too, because this also stacks with Bonfire. You think you're cool, Claire? Do you really? Because, I mean, yeah, that build's actually pretty saucy, so I'll hand it to you on that one. Next up, we have Avery. And what do you have, Avery? They said PvP will be really fun, but they should have limitations. Like, for example, only one dancer. Which I guess would be cool. I don't even know if they're ever going to bring PvP, but I feel like that would help keep games alive. So you have the Gifted Leader Crom. How many bodies in that bag? You tell me. Got the Res Refine, which is interesting. I see a lot of people going for the Defense Refine. But, I mean, that helps out quite heavily, especially because you have Distant Counter. And I guess sometimes you would run Distant Defense. So you're looking real crispy on that. And then you put like the little doll on his head. He has a hat, and then he has a hat on top of a hat. So, next up, we have... Let's see. We've got... Takina Media. And they said that they didn't get in the video, and I apologize for that, but... You know... That's life right there. This job isn't easy. Okay, maybe it's not that hard, but you've got a Soleil on there, and you got Wodao, Fierce Stance, which is saucy, Renewal, Speed Smoke, and Initiate Speed Seal Speed 3. A lot of S's on there, freaking me out. You got the Defense Refine on the Wodao, which is cool, because of course you'd want to be a little thicker if you're gonna have something like Fierce Stance, which is an enemy phase skill, so you're doing big things on there indeed, I'll tell you that much. So, next up we have Killer Curl, and they said they have a Kaze, and I bet you're real happy that we recently got another one for free, and he's now in the summoning pool. Look, you did what you could with all the ones that you've gotten so far, and you gave him, like, everything. So you got Barb Shuriken with a Speed Refine, Drawback, Glacies, I see you on that one, Swift Stance 2, Vantage, Odd Attack Wave 3, that's real nice, and Speed Plus 3. He's a good dagger unit for what it is, especially now that they put him in the situation where he's in the summoning pool now. That's looking real cool. So next up we have Alex, and they said PvP would be neat, but it has to be balanced right so they don't get smacked up by plus 10 units, which is fair. Bro, why are you talking like you're getting smacked up by plus 10 units? You are the plus 10 unit. Have a little respect for yourself. So you have a plus 10 Raven with Life and Death Refine, but you went for Fury, which is cool because without Fury, I want double Life and Death, but without Fury, it'll be kind of hard to get to Desperation range. And you have Threat and Defense and Heavy Blade, and like, yeah, Heavy Blade, that's a good set. This is what I kind of want mine to be looking like whenever I finally plus 10 my Raven. I think he's at like plus 4 at the moment, but looking real crispy. I will tell you that. So now we have Drog Bay, which I'm sure he is, and if your lead is in Drog, I'm going to be very disappointed. 6, 7, 5, 9. What you got there? No! Okay, yep. That might just have to be the thumb. Because, wow. Every time I see Gentle Giant, it kind of reminds me, what's that guy that does like the spinach? He's the green giant on the spinach. I think that might be a North American thing only, but I'm pretty sure it's also in Europe. And that's cool. But, hey. You're looking real nice on there, actually. So you got the Safeguard, Rippling, and then you got Pivot, Ignis. Bro, you're actually... This guy thinks he's cool. Look at him. Okay, so he's going to get 57 defense, and then he's going to get 61, and then he's going to get 67, and then he's going to do Ignis. I don't think anybody's gonna look at that voice crack. Holy, I don't think anybody's gonna live that. And like, you're not slow. You're not that fast either, but you're not slow for sure. Holy. Drog is actually kind of, I mean, yeah, your attack is not good, but well, for a +10 unit, it's not that special, but it's this and this that's like, you have distant counter, bro. I mean, you gave him stuff. You definitely didn't sleep on him. I know that for sure. Yeah, this guy gave a warning breath too. What a whoa. Guard. Holy. You're a psychopath, bro. This guy lost his mind. That's a good build, though. What if, like, I'm missing something from... Oh. My apologies. You know what, Made? I forgot to read the bottom of your tweet. And you said to check the skills? Whoops. I apologize. Hold on. Let me... Oh god, now you're gone. Did you delete your account? While I was recording this? I think this is you. Okay. So you got Absorb on there, which is cool. And then you've got the Dazzling Refine. You got Panic. You got Physic. You got this that I can't know how to say. Rehabilitate. Miracle Heavenly Light. Yeah, you gave her like all the weapons. Really, the only thing you didn't give her is like Candlelight, but that's kind of expensive. And I can understand why you wouldn't do that, so there goes that. But now we have Ivan, and Ivan said, to be honest, I'm not too fond of the PvP idea, which I guess to each their own, but I can see why. So you've got Erica, and she's looking like she's going to play support on there. Triangle Adept, so you kind of just counter all the green guys, and you have Swordbreaker, so you also counter all the red guys. And you got Sieglind, Reposition Glimmer. She's a really good unit, especially since she got demoted. She's really easy to use, since you can just easily merge her. And she's looking like she's like she puts in some work. I'll tell you that much. So next up we have Taija, and they said PvP would be about right, but it would be one-sided, and they don't have enough units to go against Wales, which is fair. They said they don't have a Twitter account, and they said hashtag notice me senpai. Listen here, bud. All right, putting hashtags in a YouTube comment. Stop playing. So let's see. So you have Claire Bear. Why? Like, you don't have nothing to go against Wales. Why are you acting? So you got Claire, which is a character that I want to +10, but I decided not to because I didn't have enough of them. So you've got Berkut's Lance, which is cool because like you can pretty much counter mages at this point. And you have Ailt Shield, so you can also counter bow units. It's looking real nice. Why did I expect she would have a lot more speed than that? Because I think her Refine is Flashing... whatever. Is it called Flashing Blade? Yeah. It's on... so I expect her to be a lot faster. But I guess a lot of people are on Life and Death. But it looks like you didn't go that route. You kind of went a more unique route. And it looks like it would pay off, especially if you run it on a Fire Emblem team and you give her like a Fortify boost. Or a Hone boost. You'd be killing like at least one or two people, really, because that's kind of beastly. Whoa, my apologies. I don't want to sound like I have a lisp, but oh, you said please don't look at the skill list, but I did it. Ha. Hope you have fun with that. So next up, we have Black Wolf. They said PvP will be weird. People will just not fight and try to bait the other guy who would never take the bait. And you have to corner the other guy, but you might get a good unit matchup, but they'll surely keep their units. Yeah, that's what it is. They're gonna be like, oh nah, I'm not gonna approach. You have to come into my danger zone. That's gonna be real dumb. Is this the same person? No, it's not. Well, this is really weird. I didn't think we were gonna get two Claires back to back. But hey, I guess this is a plus speed Claire, and you're looking real nice since you're running her new recent refine rather, reposition Aether, distant counter, quick repost 3, dress speed 2, and I shield. Quick repost 3 is a bit interesting on that one. Not 100% sure why you would do that, but because Claire 40 speed, I mean, you're doubling like pretty much everybody, unless it's like Mia or Carla or Legendary Realma, but I mean, especially with like a hone boost, so that's kind of interesting to me. But I guess anyways, you do your own thing. So last but definitely not least, we are going to have, let's say, Cthulhu 1995. They said they subbed after lurking for a little while. Wow. I appreciate you subscribing, man, but I don't appreciate... Oh, maybe I did something wrong. I messed up heavily. Hold up. 297617441. What you got? You've got Legion. Some people are mad that I didn't put him on the top 5 Grand Hero Battle units, but I mean, he's cool, truthfully, but advice if needed, they said. Or they said they needed advice, not if needed. So I'm gonna give you some advice, some good, clean advice. Oh man, Phoenix Mouse is not online. I was about to send him a screenshot to get a cheat sheet, but I'll tell you what I can. Listen, Legion, you should, well, I guess reposition. Okay, I'd give him reposition on this one. You could switch the axe or go for a speed refine, but that's completely up to you, because 38 speed works, but it's not as fast as it used to be back in the days. Soul is a bit of a stretch, because Soul's not, I feel like it wouldn't work for what it is. I know you have like a Fury combo on that one, but I wouldn't do Soul. I'd do something else like Luna, I want to say. And you have Vantage, which is also interesting. I don't know if I'd do all that. And Threat and Defense is cool, and Heavy Blade's cool because you can switch that whenever you want. I apologize if my advice was hot garbage, but I mean, listen, nobody said I was good at the game, right? I just said that I made the videos on it. Oh man, I can't believe they would change the whole menu and all that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to RasouliPlays. What's up a lot. Follow all of my social media links using the various links in the video description down below, or go to twitter.com/RasouliPlays, twitch.tv/RasouliStreams, as well as instagram.com/RasouliPlays as well. I post like a lot of Instagram stories, and you can see my garbage life for what it's worth. And if that excites you, you can go ahead and check it out. It's really cool, actually, and I'm very proud of what goes down on there. And if you want to have a higher chance to be on there, just follow me on Twitter. And although it's not guaranteed, it's very much possible, so long as you send the tweet at the right time and I remember before recording the next episode. But anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed your E3, and I sure as hell know that I'm gonna enjoy it because they put Goku in Super Smash Brothers, or at least so I claim. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, like I said, and I will catch you guys later.